What's up, y'all? How y'all good people doing tonight? Or maybe it's daytime on your end. I don't know. You feel me? But your girl is here. Your girl is about to do a video for you guys. You know your girl be bringing it. You know your girl don't play. If you don't know, you better watch out. You finna see. Alright. If you're new to my channel, comment, like, and subscribe. Hit that bell notification button so you can be notified when I drop them what? Bangers! And that's on everything, baby. Yeah. So, what am I going to talk about right now? Drug dealer boyfriend. Or drug dealer boyfriends. The reason why I wanted to talk about this because I have had a drug dealer boyfriend or a couple of drug dealer boyfriends. But trust and believe it was way in my past. Best to believe it was when I was young and dumb. Okay, now I'm older and wiser. And the reason why I say that, you know, if you're looking at this video and you are in the game, doing your thing, you a hustler, don't get offended, okay? As you listen, you will hear my view about it, you know? I got my reasons behind saying what I'm saying in this video. You feel me? Okay, so, for one thing right now, I did it when I was young. I got involved with drug dealer once or twice, whatever. But now, being older and wiser, I wouldn't. For one thing, you can be involved with that person. You're right. You feel me? You can fall in love with that person. You feel me? But they out there doing what they're doing. You feel me? And they're putting themselves at risk. And in my opinion, this is my opinion, and putting yourself at risk. You as well at risk. Especially if they are living with you. They put you at risk for doing what they do. And so me, I don't like to feel like that. It makes me feel uptight. It makes me feel scared. It makes me feel worried for them and myself. Of course, I love that person as an individual. Of course, in the past, I have been in their ear like, baby, listen, you need to stop. I love you. I don't want nothing to happen to you. I don't want you to end up in jail or prison. If that happened to you, I don't know what I would do. You feel me? And not to mention, you know, the game is very dangerous. You feel me? Anything can happen to you while you in the game. So yeah, me, I like to live a low-key life. I like to live an honest life. My significant other, I would love for him to live a low-key and an honest life. I would like him to get it from the muscle, meaning labor work, not labor pool, but putting in his labor, working, you feel me, getting it honestly. And nothing can come between us because, you know, like they say that it's women out there that can come between y'all and break up your relationship. Well, that can too. Them selling drugs can do that. There's so many things that can come out that's not good outcomes from that. So I don't want my boyfriend to do that. You feel me? So, like, when I get involved with someone now, I ask them a few questions. You have to ask questions to get to know someone. You know, and while you asking the questions, some men get slightly offended, like, damn, it seems like I'm on a job interview. You asking me all these questions. But nigga, I got to. You feel me? I'm trying to get to know you. I'm trying to get to learn you. I want to know all about you. You feel me? You got to open up, baby. You got to talk to your girl. You got to let your girl know some things about you. You feel me? Before I let you in my domain, before I let you in between these legs before I let you in my circle in my life. I gotta know what you do. I gotta know what type of person you are. You feel me? So that's the way I am. So yeah, okay, like I was saying, okay. It's this dude in the past year, like I said, years ago, I was young, probably, let me see, about 19. Got involved with him. I'm gonna call his name because this is so ancient and old. His name Boo. This can be any Boo, honey, in my city. So this dude name is Boo. Right. He was tall, slim, fine. That's back when Jerry curls were out, you feel me? He had a long Jerry curl hanging down his back. Every time I looked at him, I was so turned on by him. I was like, oh my gosh, my baby know he looked good. You know, he was in the game, but I didn't ask all the questions when I got involved with him. You know, things I needed to find out. I found out later on that he was in the game because as he came to my house, you know, they call it the game. You know what I'm saying? So he was coming to visit me. He lived across the way in the apartment complex that I lived in. He lived with his sister. So he would come to my house, spend the night and all this stuff, right? So spend the day, whatever, you know, and we just had fun. But I would notice him with like a stack of money, and one day he pulled out all his money and was laying it across my floor. 20s, 10s, ones, $100 bills. I said, where you get all this money from? What is this? And then I saw him lay out weed packs. I was like, oh no. Oh no. No ma'am. This nigga got all this weed in my house. And I was like, oh no. This nigga selling dope out my house and stuff like that. You know, had the stuff in my house, so I got real leery. And then another instance, right? He was counting his money. I was laying across the bed. He was doing the same thing again. He would use my living room or whatever to lay this money out and these drugs out. Man, I ain't like that. And I was thinking to myself, I got to break up with him because I ain't on this. He was using my house for that, just to count his money and his little layout, have it all laid out in my flow. So he accused me he was missing some of his money when he counted it. He was like, where my money? You stole some of my money. I was like, no, I did not. He was like, yes, you did. He confronted me, came up the stairs where I was in the bedroom, confronted me. I had stood up. He told me to stand up, get up, you know. Why the fuck you had, you know, stole my money and all that? And I was like, no, I didn't, bae. You know how people be calling people bae. I was like, I ain't steal your money. Next thing I know, he slapped me. Bow! He knocked me down onto the bed. My earring flew off. One of my earrings I had on. I started crying. That was a hard slap. I was like, ah. I was crying. Okay, so he counted his money again as I was crying. He was like, uh-oh, I'm sorry. I got it. I got it. And then he hugged me and was kissing me. Baby, I'm so sorry. Baby, I ain't mean to slap you. Baby, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me, okay? And he was giving me kisses and trying to seduce me and all that. I was like, get off me. Leave me alone. No. Stop. Leave me alone. So, yeah. And everything. So, I learned from that. And, you know, then we had a few run-ins. Come to find out he had a girl. And she was being over there to his sister's house, and me and her was about to fight because I called his house and she answered the phone and got smart with me. I said, could I speak to Boo? And she was like, bitch, speak to this dial tone, and hung up in my face. I was like, hell nah. I was like, this hoe done tried me. That's my mentality back then, you feel me? So I was like, I'm finna go beat her ass. That was my mentality, you feel me? So I went over there, and guess what I went over there with? Oh, I was so bold. A switchblade. I wouldn't do that now in a million years. But honey, I was fine as wine. I was wild as hell. And I went over there and I knocked on the door. And she came to the door. And I say, ho, what's that you said? Did you say Speak to this dial tone. Ho, come outside. I'll show you. Speak to this dial tone, ho. I'm gonna put my foot up your ass, excuse me, but that's what I said. I was 38, like they call it back in the day. 38 hot. 38 mad. You feel me? I was mad at that girl. I was steaming. So he came to the door and I say, furthermore, why you didn't tell me you had a girl? You need to straighten this shit right now. You need to make a choice between me and her. You need to let us know who you want. You keep coming to my house and then you over here with her and you're sleeping with me and you're sleeping with her and this shit ain't gonna happen like that. You feel me? So she stood there looking all scared of me. She was scared. So she said, she did have enough courage to say, so who you want? You want me or her? Then he was like, I'm in the house with who I want to be with. What? This nigga shined on me in front of her. He said that's who he was in the house with. That's who he want to be with. Girl, I walked off with my feelings hurt. I was so hurt. I was so blowed. But it was a way to get rid of him because he was doing what he was doing. Okay, but I felt weak for the dude. Again, let me stop using the N word all the time. I felt weak for him, you feel me? He kept coming around me. He apologized. He told me the reason why he said it in front of her. He told me he don't really want her. But you know how they be running that line of jive to you. So, one night, okay, I had this silver chain. I let him hold it. It had my name on there, my nickname on there. So he ended up, he got into a confrontation with her. She was like, you need to pull that chain off. I don't appreciate you wearing that. Why you wearing her chain? He was like, I ain't pulling off shit. So she was like, you need to leave her alone. I love you. Start crying. He was like, oh, girl, shut your ass up. Whatever was said. You feel me? Next thing I know, she tried to kill herself. She had swallowed half a bottle of pills or a whole bottle of pills, whatever the case may be. You know why I know that? Because he came to my house telling me about it. She just tried to commit suicide. You didn't see what happened? The ambulance was out there. Everybody was out there. They put her ass on a stretcher. They done took her away. I was like, what? Talking about she didn't like that I had on your chain. And she told me to leave you alone and I told her I'm not. So yeah, she tried to kill herself. She took the pills right in front of me. I was like, oh my gosh. So, you know, after that, she was in the place and she had to go to a mental place too for evaluation and all this stuff. She stayed in there a good little while. I kicked it just a little bit more with him and then I eased on off. I cut loose from his ass because he was doing what he was doing. You feel me? And I know the minute that she bounced up out that place, it was going to be right back in her face. And I didn't want to be tied up in that triangle, that love triangle. You feel me? Plus, he was doing what he was doing and he put me at risk, himself at risk, my apartment at risk. So I left him alone. You feel me? And since then, you know, I've encountered, a couple of more men probably that was in the game. Talked to them a little bit, but I wouldn't get involved. You feel me? Because that's not my cup of tea. That's not my piece of cake. You feel me? So that's the story, y'all. And like I said, if that's what you do, you're watching me, if that's what your boyfriend does, and you're okay with it, to each his own. That's y'all. That's your life. You know, you your own person. You make your own decisions. And what you do, that's you. That's the way you feel like you want to get it. Get it. I ain't got nothing to do with that shit. You feel me? I'm just saying. I thought I would come and share a story to you guys about me and personally how I feel. Y'all know about free communication. Y'all know about to each his own. Y'all heard about opinions matter, or everybody got their own opinion. You feel me? Feelings and all that. You feel me? Alright, y'all. It's your girl, Sweet Tea. I'm about to bounce up out of here. You can find me on social media. You can find me on Instagram as The Talented Sweet Tea. The Talented Sweet Tea. But it's the _talented_sweet_tea. T-E-E. That's T-E-E. You'll find me on TikTok. I'll be on there doing my thing. I'm dropping some of them videos on here as well on YouTube. Check them out. But I'll be doing my thing on TikTok. I'll be doing my thing on Facebook. So on TikTok, I go by Your Girl. That's YAGIRL Sweet Tea. I think you put sweet first and then tea, or you run it together, one of the two, and you will find me. Yes, okay. And I think, oh, I'm on SoundCloud. Like I say, I rap from time to time. I do a rap for y'all one of these days. But I got some raps on my page. But I got some on SoundCloud and poetry as well. Check me out there. It's Your Girl, Sweet Tea. That's T-E-E. All right. I hope you enjoyed me. I hope I was very delightful and enlightening. All right. Peace out. Much love. Stay safe during this coronavirus. Bye.